This is our 7th hour group, just like the 3rd hour group. The last one, this one is made of 7th and 8th graders. We meet our 7th hour. And again, that brings a little bit of challenge, but it was a lot of fun to get a meeting of the mind, so to speak. This is an incredibly talented group, and we're going to start things off as soon as they sit down. Do we need to have another announcement not to talk? 3rd hour, and also sit down? Okay. And also okay, so we're going to start things off just at 100%. This first piece we're going to play is called Drive. It is just pure energy, pure adrenaline. They really enjoy it. It just goes and goes and goes. We hope you enjoy it as well. This is Drive. So as you can see, this group, it just, how the numbers worked out. Like I said, we have a mix of 7th and 8th graders. This group has a whole bunch more percussion than the other group. So these next two are going to, actually the next 3 are going to take a little bit of coordination from them as they move around and move things around. But in the meantime, we can talk about this next one. So this next one is brand new. This is the very first time that this piece of music is going to play here at Pistons of Wood. This piece is called 3 Minutes to Midnight. It is very, very recent. I think it was composed in 2018. Like I said, the first time that any bands here have played it. It is really cool. It's very modern sounding. It's very kind of aggressive and sly and just really, really interesting. It is essentially, to read from the composer here, in a broad sense, this music depicts a countdown. There's a lot more to it, but the doomsday clock that counts up to midnight, if you know what that is, there's a little bit of reference to that. It's a little bit broad, but we hope you enjoy just a really cool kind of slick sounding piece of music called 3 Minutes to Midnight. is called Into the Arctic. This is by another very famous composer for music. This is by Mr. Brian Balmages. Into the Arctic is meant to evoke the images of the legends of exploring the Antarctic for the first time. It was written after a particularly brutal winter, and it was commissioned by a middle school group that wanted to kind of explore the stories of exploring that kind of frozen region when it was still kind of unknown. It was still fairly new to explore. This is, like I said, it's called Into the Arctic. It is, they asked for this one to be last. This one was originally not going to be the last one we did, but they asked for this one to be the last one because it has a great ending and it's their favorite, and I agree. It's such a good one. So we hope you enjoy Into the Arctic.